Welcome friends. In this video let's discuss about Indus Valley Civilization, the most important and the most interesting topic of ancient history. Indus Valley Civilization was a Bronze Age civilization. Please remember, it was a Bronze Age civilization. In this period, the bronze was used extensively. Okay, and this civilization prospered between 3300 to 1300 BCE, and matured phase of the civilization was between 2600 to 1900 BC. Okay, within this industrial civilization, and this civilization was extending from what is known the present day as northeastern Afghanistan to Pakistan and northwestern India. This was the region where this civilization was prospered during that period. And along with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, here Mesopotamia refers to Iraq, the present day Iraq, and surrounding region. Okay, and it was one of the three early civilizations of the world, and it is one of the biggest among the three. Okay, ancient Indus Valley civilization. The Indus Valley civilization got its name because it flourished along the river Indus. Hence, it got the name Indus Valley civilization, and it is also called as Harappan civilization because Harappa was the first site to discover among the Indus Valley sites. So it is also called as Harappan civilization or Indus Valley civilization. And the area is very large, and it is larger than that of the present day Pakistan, entire Pakistan. The area is equal to 1.3, close to 1.3 million square kilometer, 1.3 million square kilometer, and Indus Valley civilization has more than 1500 Harappan sites. Okay, so let's look at the boundary sites of Indus Valley civilization. Sometimes in prelims examination they may ask northernmost site of Indus Valley civilization or southernmost site of Harappan civilization. So I have tabulated this. Northernmost of the most site of the Indus Valley civilization is Manda, present in Jammu and Kashmir, and here southernmost is Dhaimabad on the banks of Pravara river in Maharashtra. Okay, Maharashtra also has Indus Valley site. In westernmost site is Sukta on the banks of Dast river in Baluchistan, in Pakistan. Okay, westernmost. And easternmost is in Uttar Pradesh. Site name is called Alamgirpur. These are the extremes of Indus Valley civilization boundaries. Now let's look at the different phases of Indus Valley civilization. Okay, it can be divided into three phases: early phase, middle, and late phase. Middle phase is also called as matured phase. Matured phase. Okay, and here early phase started in 3300 to 2600 BC, middle phase prospered between 2600 to 1900 BC, and late phase prospered between 1900 to 1300 BC. So this chronology may be different from one book to another because of the ambiguity in chronology of the history of Indus Valley civilization, but you need to have some broader idea. That's it. No need to get into details of this. These are the sites of Indus Valley civilization of the early phase. Okay, early phase sites are include Harappa. Some of the sites continued up to late phase. Okay, starting from early phase, Harappan site here. Okay, and Kalibangan, Banwali in Haryana. Okay, and here Dholira, Suktagendor in Gujarat, Amri, Kodiji, Mehragarh. So these were some of the early sites. And matured Harappan phase sites include this includes larger part of the Harappan civilization like Lothal, Suktagendor, Dholira, okay, Kodiji, Mohenjo-daro, Chenhu-daro, okay, and Kalibangan, Harappa. So these are the sites. And the late Harappan site, that is the last phase of the Harappan sites, include Harappa, Ropar, Bhagwanpura, Alamgirpur, Mithal. So these were some of the sites. You can observe early phase started on the western front, and it later expanded to all the north western part of India and Pakistan, Afghanistan in the matured phase, and later it shrinked in the later phase of the Harappan civilization to Gujarat and some parts of the northwestern India and some parts of Pakistan. So next, let's look at the geographical extent of Harappan civilization. You can observe Suktagendor is the westernmost site, and Manda in Jammu and Kashmir, and Maharashtra we have one site, and here Alamgirpur in Uttar Pradesh. So these are the extremes as I have discussed, and let's look at the important sites of Harappan civilization. There are more than 1500 Harappan sites discovered so far, but some of the important sites I'm going to explain. So the first important site is Harappa. So it was the first site to discover among the Indus Valley civilization, sites of the Indus Valley civilization, and it's situated on the banks of the river Ravi. Okay, Ravi, here, Ravi. Okay, Harappan civilization, and it has 6 granaries in this site, and citadel and grid house pattern was also observed. I am going to explain this in the coming videos in the areas of town planning. And great granary is also present, and Harappan site accounts for 40% of the seals of the Indus Valley civilization. This is huge. And second important site is Mohenjo-daro. The meaning of this, the term is Mount of Dead, because some of the skeletons were found in the Mohenjo-daro on the streets. Mount of dead skeletons. Skeletons are dead, but mount of dead bodies were found in the Mohenjo-daro streets at that time. On the banks of river Indus in Sindh. Okay, it's situated on the banks of the river Indus here, Mohenjo-daro. And we find here in this site we find a large assembly hall, and a rectangular building is also found, and most important structure in Mohenjo-daro is Great Bath. Great Bath is a ritual bathing area with flighting steps and also baked floor to prevent percolation of water below the earth. So it was well established structure in Mohenjo-daro, present in the citadel area, not in the lower town, but in the upper town, citadel area. I'm going to explain this in later videos. Please don't bother. And here the seals include Pashupatinath seal, seals of Mesopotamia, dancing girl idol was also present, citadite image of bearded man was also discovered in Mohenjo-daro. The third important site is Lothal. It is present in Gujarat. Okay, Gujarat, and it is present on the banks of river Bhargava. Okay, it's the only site with artificial dockyard. It had trade relation with other civilizations of the world like Egypt and Mesopotamia. Okay, because it was a port site, so it was only site with artificial dockyard, and it was the world's first tidal port. And here rice was also cultivated. It was known for cotton trade with other parts of the world, and copper furnaces found, and sacrificial fire altar also found here. And Chenhu-daro, it was also situated on the banks of river Indus. Okay, here Indus, Chenhu-daro, this is the site. And here the interesting thing is that no citadel was present. Citadel was present on a platform in Mohenjo-daro. Okay, on an elevated land, and the common lower town was present in the lower elevation adjacent to citadel in grid pattern. But in Chenhu-daro, no citadel was present, and lot of copper implement was discovered. Okay, next important site is Kalimbangan. It is situated in in Rajasthan. Okay, Kalimbangan, and this Kalimbangan is situated on the river of Gaggar, river bank of Gaggar. Okay, and evidence of the earliest plough field was discovered in Kalimbangan. Mixed cropping is also found. It may be a prelims question. Okay, mixed cropping found in dash site of Harappan civilization. It is Kalimbangan, and we found bones of camel in this site. Okay, next important site is Sukda Gendor. Here Sukda Gendor is present somewhere here, and it is present in Gujarat. Here evidence of bones of the horses were present. Horse were not common in Harappan civilization. Only in this site and some other sites we find bones of the horses. Horse was not much prominent among the Harappan people, unlike Aryans. Okay, it was the only site with stone wall fortification, and pot burial was also found here. And next site is Dholira. Dholira is also in Gujarat, and it is largest of all the Indus Valley civilization settlements. Please remember. And here interesting thing is that at that age signboards were used for the giving directions. Okay, pictographic signboards. It is the warehousing settlement of the Indus Valley civilization. And the last important site is Banwali. It is present in the Haryana. Okay, Banwali site. It's somewhere here, and it is the only site with radial streets. we find usually in Harappan civilization we find grid patterned streets, okay, and rectangular, but here radial streets are also found here. And street-light image of bearded man is also found in Banwali area. So this completes the first part of the Indus Valley civilization, and the remaining parts I'm going to explain with another video shortly. Please share this video. Thanks for watching first of all, and please share this video if you found it somewhat useful for you for your preparation, and help me in reaching more people. I need your cooperation to make this initiative a successful initiative. Please take some pain, 5 minutes, to share this video on Facebook or in other social media sites, and share this information with your friends. Okay, thanks for watching.